Alright. Hopefully, with any luck, we'll beat that worm. Gotta switch my brain out of Absolver mode and into Undermine mode. Do I have any money? Nope. Okay. Let's go. Just got in. We still going in Absolver? No. No, you literally... I was only planning to play for an hour. I ended up doing an hour and a half plus. And, reminded myself that Absolver is like a black hole of stream time. I should really... It's either going to be that day I'm committing to Absolver, or it's a weekend where I'm going to remember to switch. I'll be doing more Absolver, though. Probably no sooner than Thursday, and definitely on the weekend. I was going to stream more... Oh, jeez. I was going to stream more on the weekends that we just got out of. But what ended up happening? There's two secrets here. Which have I played? I've only reached the worm, and that's about it. I haven't even beaten it. So I guess the first major boss. Man, they're giving me a lot of meat. What? Is there any option to disable the map, or to like lower the opacity of the map? Damn it, that keeps getting me. But no, yeah, I'm pretty fresh to Undermine. I was fortunate enough to have gotten a key for it from Stride and the Thorium people, I think. Thorium, right? I had been meaning to play it, and I didn't know when the game was coming out. And it turns out, the first time I played it, or the first time I streamed it was like a week and a half, 2 weeks after release. They released on like the 6th of this month. Offer what? Oh, right, okay. Isaac is getting another update. I wonder what they're doing. I don't have the ability to knock back. No. That was a relic. So there's a relic in this game that allows you to swap back projectiles, and it's the best implementation of that I've seen in any game so far, because the projectile is homing. Keep state. Alright. Keep falling for those. Here we go. Can I pick it up? I've been planning on playing Moonlighter forever, and it just never seems to happen. Like, I've hit a point now where there's so many games that I want to play that it really comes down to, like, what's going to tip one or the other in my favor. Because there's not enough time to play them all. Like, even if I was a full-time streamer, I wouldn't be able to do it. Kind of really want this. This is a nice-looking chest. I don't know what's in it, but I want it. That works. Birthing pod. Anything with the name, with the word birthing in it, is just kind of weird and freaky. Like, so there was an episode of Mythbusters where they were testing. I don't know, they were testing just like oh, it was like banana peel myths or whatever, like the trope of, like, you know, how unstable are you slipping on different materials or something like that. Yeah, I don't have what I need for that yet. And so one of the substances they used was referred to as animal birthing agent, and it's just like a giant 80-gallon drum of lube. Birthing chamber. I still don't know what these are. I think I've messed up whatever those are about. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. I'm gonna turn the game up a bit. It's kind of low. The title screen in this game is loud enough to make me wonder if I should turn it down, and then I do. And the game itself ends up being a little bit low. A few games do that. Dark Souls does that. I feel like I missed some chat. Let me scroll back up. I know you guys were saying some stuff as I was taking a break. Tournament stuff. Beating up on Vice. Don't smack my finger in a door. Yeah. Oh, I gotta kill the queue. Or did my chatbot crash? No. It's just not reading. It's not getting any messages anymore. So it technically crashed. Okay. Let's try this again. That's a problem with the Twitch API. Like it never seems to recover. All right, let's go. Okay, I can do that. Keys. How does it think that no keys is Chuck E. Cheese? You're killing me. So I've been leaving the captions plugin open to see what it thinks I'm saying, and it is drunk. It's so drunk. I'm actually gonna go ahead and refresh the stream chat as well. Maybe everybody drop chat. That was a long-term issue that Justin TV had. Anybody who remembers Justin TV, their chat never worked for more than like a day at a time, and then it would be out for hours. Who's electric? I don't have any relics that are electric. Wait, it's whatever that thing is. Yeah, whatever the crystals are. I have a crystal buff that... I don't know what it does. It doesn't show. I don't see any way to view it either. I think I'm electrifying stuff via some means that I'm not aware of. Yeah, Vice, it sucked. I can't remember how we used to handle things. Like, when there was no chat, what was everybody doing? Like, how were streams being run? I cannot remember. It's been so long. Because as many problems Twitch normally has, their chat's been okay. It took a long time to get it figured out. So much meat. Can you remember how you first came across Twitch? It seems most of my viewers came... Like, the large majority of mine came from YouTube back in the day. Like, my initial ones. And then, something happened around Dark Souls 2. Where... Not only did I get, in the span of, so many hundred hours, I had about 10,000 follows during the Dark Souls 2 era overall. But then... Here we go, there's some hefty beat. More bombs. I got 10,000 follows overall from Dark Souls 2. And then I got over 1,300 in a 24-hour period. It was like May 24th, 2014 or something like that, or something like that. It was somewhere, I think, in May. And I think I just got view botted or something. I'm not super sure. Like, I must have gotten massive follow botted. I with the state of my stream as it is, it's either people who only visited Twitch and then never did again, or they're all bots. And actually, the funny thing is, now that I know more about how to use the Twitch API, I could finally write the tool I've been needing to write to query information about those followers and get some basic account information, like who do they follow. A bunch of this stuff is public. Like, who do they follow? Is the account still active? Like, are they streamers? Like, I can get a general idea of, like, are these real accounts? Because what I would love to do is, if they're not real accounts, I want to get that data to Twitch and say, remove these accounts because they're not real, and then see what my actual follower count is. I bet you it's like 1,500 or less. If it isn't, I'll be totally shocked. If they're real, then it's like Twitch must have 1 million accounts nobody ever uses anymore. Surprised when I saw my number of followers. Yeah. No, I used to have anywhere between 150 and 600 viewers when I was streaming Dark Souls 2, especially. Anywhere from about 75 to 150 for Dark Souls 3, averaging 75 to 100 and change in Dark Souls 1. And there's many viewers where it seems they'll never watch anything besides the one game that they like. So, like, unless I'm streaming Dark Souls 2 and doing PvP, they don't care. And yeah, that's fine. There's plenty of games where I won't watch certain people stream unless they're, like, many of the people who I followed in the past, I will only watch them play, like, one game. And in fact, I've unfollowed people because I don't know what to do with it. Like, I don't know how to filter. I don't want them to be in my list of people who are like, here's free to watch, unless they're playing the game I want to watch. Because, like, there's, for example, Dead by Daylight. I don't care about Dead by Daylight. I know it's a fine game, but it's not my thing. And there's people who I watch play other games, right? But it's so much more information to parse when I'm looking at viewers, or when I'm looking at channels that I want to view, that I guess I just need to write something. I need to write an app that does nothing besides tell me who's online playing what I want to play, or what I want to watch. So, yeah, what is red buff, then? Yeah. So the crystals do give you something. No idea what it is. She definitely gets something. Used to really enjoy watching Scott John play Dark Souls, but now all he does is play Dead by Daylight. Yeah. So, if I can find a good library for the Twitch API, like a JavaScript-only library, not a TypeScript library or anything else, not a fucking Node.js or whatever library, but just plain-ass JavaScript, I'm going to write a few tools, and one of them is going to be that. One of them is basically going to be, give me a list of all my followers, and then use data that I've written that basically says, if I don't care to watch that stream, like that game, then don't show it to me. So far, I'm kind of cursed, though. Tend to prefer watching streamers play games they're really good at. Well, I am definitely not really good at this. Keys for meat. I don't like this shop. I'll come back when I'm full of a lot of stuff. Yeah, sorry, Alice. Maybe you came for Absolver. But then again, if you're coming for Absolver and watching me die to cheese over and over again, I think maybe that was also a bad choice. Coming to watch me play some Zero Ranger, get another 1cc. I still haven't gotten the 1cc for White Vanilla. Oh, I really want to get... So there's gold up there. There's no... I don't see any way I can get that. I need to be able to float. And it's funny. So remember how I mentioned earlier how I want to do... I wanted to promote smaller games that nobody's heard of. Zero Ranger is definitely one of them, and Super Hydora got less attention, but it's also an amazing game. Super Hydora, I was trying to learn how to play 2 players, 2 controllers, 1 player, and I can get through levels, but I have to credit feel. Although, honestly, getting through levels at all is kind of enough for 2 controllers, 1 player. If I had an Xbox Elite controller, I swear, I would just do it that way. Wait. Do they want special key or regular key? Let's see. Special key. Oop, careful. That's what I did last time. I think I hit him with a... I had him, like, aiming to the side. Oh man, I'm glad I finally got back to this game, because I was looking for something chill, and it's good that they hit me up when they did, because man, it's hitting that spot. It's scratching that itch. Because I would have never noticed. Like, I'm really... So one of the things I do really bad, and I gotta start being better about, is I tend to miss following people like developers and especially their Twitter accounts, and getting updates when a game I'm actually interested in comes out. Increases max health after eating food. The bear. Ursa Major. Big bear. Consume now, for the winter is log and the landscape desolate. That's nice. I should finish off enemies before I'm doing, before I try to get these, this gold out. Am I liking this? Good. It's on your list? It's been on my list. I didn't realize it got released until, like last week. So I'm super late. I'm catching up. So here, the worm is right over there on the right. I need to hit up the monkey and see what else I can buy. Ooh, what was this all about? I think I couldn't open this last time for some reason. Oh yeah. Or no, what is this all about? Just a lot of gold, and it's gonna crack the pilfers? Very Gungeon in terms of cultural references, Easter eggs. Yeah, just not as much like puns. Not as many puns. Here we go. There's my health up. There's a few. Kind of scanning the screen now to see if there's any gold I missed or anything. Are there any random, like, hidden rooms or anything I haven't gotten yet? No, yeah, I don't have any problem with the puns. Increases their size. Well, I have plenty of money, and I don't have one of these equipped yet. Oh, right, I can't go to the other one. I can't go to the... I don't think I can comfortably do the fight against, this what's-her-face and the metal dude. Oh, another game that didn't get a lot of attention, and which actually got a sequel, surprisingly enough. Guacamelee. A 2D Metroidvania brawler. Really, really good. I don't know why I didn't finish the second one. I need to go back and do both of the games all in one shot and get the VODs up to YouTube. Really, really, really solid games. This game is unrealistic. Do I have any idea how much gold it plays? Well, I mean, I got Thunder Thighs or something, right? I can jump with ridiculous force. Look, if I can land like that, then I'm probably really good, yeah. Ooh, door size is gigantic, oh shit. Door size is bigger, but the damage not so much. It's actually pretty worth it, though. Start taking random damage from this. Yeah, they're already doing great damage. Do good damage is taking a lot too. I actually win this. Be kind of nice if I won the first attempt. Gotta watch out for that spinny attack I always miss. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see. I don't I don't notice it starting up. There we go, are you dead? Yeah, get out of here. Look at all this stuff. I got blueprints for Celt's Egg and Celt's Fragment and sells blood. So I'm assuming everything that you get is probably going to be boss themed, I guess. Enemies of the kingdom are kept in the dungeon. Entrance is prohibited unless you have the key. Wait, I'm just allowed to go back up? You don't continue? Interesting. Okay, so this might be Isaac style then, where you beat the boss and then the game gets longer. Oh, or that. Okay, that makes more sense. I wonder if I can't go to the boss anymore. Let me check. Ah, all the traps are still active. I wonder if it loops or you fight the boss again. No, it loops, okay. Well, that accomplished nothing. But I have the key. I'll be going now. I'll talk to you two later. Oh, so this kind of ends up being somewhat Metroidvania then, in terms of like you loop back around and go somewhere else. Not with like abilities though, I guess. You know what I'm saying. Take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints. Well, yeah, no. I'm a terrible, terrible thief. Dungeon map. A hooded figure appears in the corner. I don't know if I should be taking these offerings that they're putting out. Ooh, that was worth. Oh no! Oh, they're like they're proper hostile dudes with, you know, armor and special abilities. What? Man, they're a party. Phonic charm will craft. Okay, it doesn't even say what it does. Okay, it's another blacksmith item. There we go. I'm really gonna start needing those damage upgrades soon. Slimes and stuff. Oh. Aw. That is a shit ton of money. Did I keep 2,000? Yeah, I kept 2,000. So I'm keeping 2/3 already. Okay. So, you know, doing all right, doing better. I'm gonna continue to get this over and over again. So 1,200 down. Why wouldn't I? Good run though. Yeah, beat the boss. I ever tell you I had a sister? Her and I were two peas in a pod when we were kids, but I haven't seen her in a long time. When I turned 14, I went off to become an apprentice smith. Shortly after that, she ran away from home. I haven't seen her since. Is she the I don't even know if she's a thief. Is she the scoundrel, I guess, who makes the bad trades for, like, gold for ham? Or, no. Blood for ham? Keys for bombs? Remember, she used to really love animals. This is ending right. There was a time when we were roaming around the woods and we came across an injured rabbit. She took it in and nursed her back to health for a week. She really was the better one. I miss her. Okay, huh. That's sounding about right. Oh, hey, bud. Can I help you with something? Yes. Provide me health in each new room for each curse. Wow, that is a complex effect. More throw damage at high health. I could get that. I could use that right away. Guess you could buy the Lucky Charm as much as you want. Birthing pod. Greedily consumes any and all nearby nutrition, diverting it to the embryo inside. So it takes all your meat. Can't even afford it. Spawns a larvae on entrance. Ejected from Celt's dying body, this egg continues to produce her spawn. I don't know if I want the pendant, I guess. Give me that. Oh, what about blueprints? Or just these, right? Those are the blueprints, okay. Can't afford any of this. At some point I'm gonna take Echo Blast. Oh, what does this dude have to say? I did kill a thing. Celt has been slain? I see. She was the cause of the earthquakes. Something disturbed her from her slumber. Peasant, did you see anything unusual in the viscera? Show it to me. Yes. This is a fragment of Adwin's phylactery. A millennium ago, a king named Adwin sought immortality. He ascended a mountain in the north and came across an old crone. The crone taught him how to split his soul into pieces and affix those to objects in the world. As long as at least one of those objects remains intact, Adwin retains his immortality. So it's Voldemort. But if they are all destroyed, then he will cease to be. Alright. Yeah, Horcrux, yeah. Is there anything... Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah. I bet I can, each fragment then gets us closer to opening this portal. So I know a lot of people bailed out because I wasn't playing Absolver, but I appreciate those who are sticking around. Especially as I was getting mega salty in the Absolver stuff. Fighting games are hard to be bad at. But Absolver is like the most interesting one to me that I've ever played, with the only exception being the scoring system and the announcer in Fighter's Destiny. Fighter's Destiny's scoring system was brilliant, and nobody's ever done it since, and I don't know why. It was understandable, it gave you alternative options. I don't know why it wasn't as popular. Random ass gold on the ground, okay. You used to not like fighting games so much until you played Skullgirls and then they started to grow on you. I definitely feel like everybody needs to find the one that works for them, and maybe that'll give them the language they need to understand everything else, or maybe that's the only one that they'll be interested in. Rocket jump on oil, very nice. I think the ones that got me into playing them to any with any level of seriousness was probably Street Fighter 4 and Mortal Kombat 9. Is there another bomb here that I ignored? Oh, it was. I think I couldn't get to it. Yeah, I can't even see it. I think it's over here. Oh, now I leave oil too. So I bet if I bring back fire, then this becomes a problem. Tasty meat. Ooh. This is a really weird room. Like, what does this accomplish? Oh well. Fighter's Destiny. It's such a shame that it never got anywhere. Like, it was an N64 fighter, and nobody played fighters in the 64. And it was kind of jank, and there were way better games of that era anyways. Everything from Virtua Fighter to Street Fighter Alpha. There were better choices for the most part, but the scoring system was great. Basically, like, rather than like three regular KOs, right? You just get their health down, and then you win. A typical knockout, like a knockdown, was only worth like wasn't the end all be all, because you had a scoring system that you needed to get 7 points to win the match, the set, or whatever, right? And different things you could do, like ring outs, knockdowns, counters, special moves, whatever. Those types of, like, those victories, even like if the rounds, the timer went out and it was like a judge victory, and it was basically down to like how well you scored. I got full HP. Even that was worth an amount of points, right? And so, you know, ring outs I think were only worth like 1. Counters I think were like 3 or 4. Throws, throws are basically one-hit kills. Those were, I think, 2. Specials were 4-ish, I think. And regular KOs were only like 1 or 2. And even running out of health wasn't actually a dedicated KO. Basically, you put somebody into a stagger state where they had like a few options to try to avoid damage while they recovered. You're basically like super dizzied. And you were easy to knock down, and it was very difficult to dodge, but like you can get out of it, right? Like you could play well, and you wouldn't be knocked down. You could recover and continue the rounds, which was super cool. Where's my max HP? So yeah, you can recover and turn around and win the match. And it was such a great way to pick how you want to win, because you had choices, and like your strategy had to be effective against whatever the other player was trying to do, and there was a lot of like jockeying for position and trying to figure out what the best option was. What does this do? Probably nothing. I didn't see what that does. So there was one other game that had a system that was similar to that. Well, I guess Civilization does that too. But Civilization I think is too... The level of complexity for Civ, like especially Civ 5, is too much for me. Yeah, I was thinking it probably has something to do with another part of the map somewhere. So you know how Civ has like the you win the you can win a military victory, you can win a cultural victory, whatever. Where you have goals where it's like what goal is most important to you, and how easily can you achieve that. There's a game called Armello that has a similar setup. Armello is like way simpler to play. It's actually one of my favorite games of that style. And the only reason why I didn't play more of it was because I don't know anybody who was interested in it and of a similar skill level to me. Hey, Zucky. But Armello had this thing where it was like, you could let the king die, you could cure the king of like this illness or whatever, like the curse. There was like one other win condition, and there were different ways that you would do it, and sneaking out a surprise win that nobody's expecting on a condition nobody's paying attention to is awesome. Lots of keys today. Ooh, fancy the Void Bomb or something. Rook's Bomb. Death at 90 degrees. Rook learned bomb smithing from his mother. Always had a special relationship with his father. I wonder if this is basically the Bomberman bombs. Oh, chat is definitely... The Twitch chat is having an issue because it just said welcome to the chat room. So there was a reconnect. Yeah, Twitch chat is shitting the bed. For the first time in a long time. I don't know what that key did. I think maybe I got like an error tone, like a you didn't get anything tone. Oh, smart. But I like games where the win condition is something you can work around. You have multiple ways to get victory, and each of them are interesting. Spent a surprising amount of time getting annoyed at Dodongo's cavern earlier because the dead zone on your controller was tiny as hell and Jerp was messing you up constantly. So the funny thing is, even though I like Majora's Mask more... Poison's rough. Even though I like Majora's Mask more stylistically, I've only beaten Ocarina of Time. At some point, I gotta go back and do Majora's Mask. Did they do any sort of remake? Majora's Mask presses you. Yeah, it is basically a low-key horror game. And yeah, the timer is tough. That's what makes it interesting for me. Yeah, it is Bomberman bombs. Okay. What's our monkey friend got? Or monkey slime? Bagel bombs. Full of bombs. I will gladly take the bagel bombs. Key doubler. What? I have 8 keys. What? How many? I wonder if it'll double all of my keys. I'm curious just to find out. Oh, I guess it doubles the keys you find or something. Wait, sometimes drop a new key when using an old key. Oh, that's okay. That's still fine. Yeah, even Ocarina of Time has those like horrible fucking like grabber zombies. New kind of rat. Mid-sized, not so angry rat. Readads, okay. Aren't they the ones that like just look at you and you get terrified? They had like a spooky glance. Leftovers. Let's try the leftovers. Doesn't explain what it does. Find old gross food in chests. Okay, yeah, it does. Okay. They actually killed you earlier because you forgot how much damage they could do? Yeah. That whole area where the Readads are is terrifying. Because it's like, it has like a Dark Souls aesthetic, like the sort of like dead, conquered Hyrule. You know, you've already lost and you're walking into it. Okay, here, mouse, rat. Oh, speaking of rats, actually, so the person who knocked on my door to finally get my census info apparently runs some sort of rat and snake rescue, and you know, I think they may have either asked about whether or not I had pets, or it got brought up or something. And I was like, I don't know if I could take care of a cat or dog, but I really want to get one. Especially now, there's no ability to get out, and there's no ability to like go to a vet safely. So I will probably need like a lower maintenance pet if I want to get one. And I know I don't want to open a curse chest. I know Key Lime Prime has rats, and I've always found rats to be an awesome pet. Ooh, oh, ah! Be that way. What does this room accomplish? Yeah, rats are like smart and cool, and you can still like pet them and stuff. Snakes I think would be cool for the cool factor, but I don't think I could take care of them. Cool to have one just wandering around. But like, I don't want to get fish. Fish are kind of boring. Fish are the kind of pet I'd want to have if I like had guests on a regular basis. Like, here, take a look at these fish I take care of, and I have a nice like themed fish tank and stuff. You know. Though I have them in Alberta, they have an ongoing crusade against them as only mice. Ah, the exact thing I wanted to do against this dude. There you go. But yeah, rats are kind of cool. They've got personality. Easier to take care of. At least, like, less room required to take care of them. Smaller cleanup. Temporarily reveals. It's a usable item? It's a relic. The Explorer is quick. Ah, I see. If you're paying attention. Don't need another key. I'd take a steak, though. If I get any more money, I'll come back. Oh, Here, have my leftovers. pick it up or I can put it down. I'm gonna go ahead. I think you just need to leave the room to make this better or worse, right? Make this do something. Whatever. I can part with leftovers. Let's see if that makes my life better. Oof, I did not need to take that kind of damage. Is anybody else misreading my character's name as Benadryl? Damn you, poison. Oh yeah, there's a rat in here for sure. I wonder what the next boss is going to be like. What would have been funny is if I couldn't jump this, I would have been like, oh man, are you serious? Yeah, they're called pilferers. They're little, like, sort of loot goblins. I love the sound when you hit them. That's the best part. They've got, like, Fall Guy appeal. I have got to get around to playing Fall Guys. I feel like that would be a... Ooh, it's already open. Oh, you know what? The people in front have been sitting there waiting for me to open it. Yeah, they're not all as high and mighty as they pretend to be. They're looters. Oh, just get keys everywhere. Oh, oh, I haven't had this before. Enemies explode in arrows. No, I've had this. Yeah. That one was kind of nice against the worm. Yeah. Am I gonna fight the worm again, then? Yeah, I could either fight the worm again. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's no more worm. I'm gonna go ahead and skip just at a... Well, I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna skip the worm because I'm so nicely equipped to go fight whatever's in this dungeon. Oh, I have money. I needed money for... I don't know. Yeah, here we go, yeah. That's what's tipping me off. I keep thinking that those icons are the same. I wonder if they're part of a set. What? I mean... Sure. Let's jump into some sort of weird void mouth. Oh, jeez. Doomblade. It sounds like 2 curse and 2 something. Gain swing damage for each carried curse. Oh, jeez. Miniaturizer. Find small boxes and big boxes. Several years ago, there was a craze in the wizarding community to make tiny versions of everything. It's such gone out of style. That is a cool looking monstrous dude with a belly button ring. I kind of want throw damage, though. Like, I could see getting this. Gives me a couple curse, though. There was something I skipped. I think there was a curse chest that I skipped. Can't remember if it's on this floor or not. Hide small boxes and big boxes. How good is that gonna be? There's a decent amount of boxes. I'm not sure I'm ready for curses, though, because I don't know what they do. Or no, I remember what they do. Okay, I remember what they do. I remember. Now, when I'm cursed, I have two effects that I have to spend time getting rid of. Items become extra fragile, so I have to not blow them up. Chance to lose a bomb when you take damage. I can live with this. Need some help here? So you think I played King's Field before? You think we're wrong. I have not played King's Field before. Can I talk? I can't talk to you. Ah, a creature that has dabbled in the forbidden. How does it taste, mortal? Do your lips crave another bite of the fruit? Are you offering me some bananas? Is that where we're going here? I'm sure you'll find something to satiate yourself here. Shogul, opulent demon. Tell me, small one, have your sacrifices been worth it? Or do you regret dipping your toe into the murky waters? No matter, and no need to answer. I have already grown tired thinking about such small matters. You want to make a themed overlay to work with it, since it's got to be at a tiny resolution and you have no idea how to go about it? What I do resolution-wise is I always focus on the aspect ratio and not the resolution. I think I could probably attack him and get into a giant scary boss fight, but I've already done enough damage as it is. It's a PSX game? I don't know. They were slightly different resolutions, I think. It's either 4:3 or... I think what confused me with the Super Nintendo, that was the thing that got me the most. Free meat. Oh, I should have left that. Never made it to this floor? Isn't this just the next one? Isn't this like floor number 2? Or big area number 2? Those electric bugs kind of remind me of the... It's a neat visual... Oh jeez, okay, yeah, even at range. How rude. You know what? I'm just shooting at bombs, it's fine. What? Even with bombs? How freaking rude. Got to the boss as right as OG Zelda and then failed at the last second. The worm? Oh, sell me some meat. A big hockin' ham hock. No, well, what is this though? Drop gold. Oh yeah, this is a good one to have. Buy gold to get more gold. I don't know what the disadvantage of this is going to be. I guess just needing to have source gold. It can stack with the popcorn gold though. Or I guess you have the gamble of being able to pick up enough gold to get more, yeah. I have 8 bombs. I have more than 8, but I have 11 bombs, okay. Usually you die because you bomb yourself and nuke your HP. I use my HP fighting those electric bug things, not realizing that every source of damage, with no exception, is enough. The crit sound in this game is fantastic. It's got arcade flair. Rather than the standard old tired like slice sounds or you know all that kind of thing. It has the very sort of like cash register style to it. You know, I don't explain it. It's very much like a puzzle bobble sounds, you know, if that makes any sense. Ooh, I'll totally take anything defensive. Adds 1 point of armor to the health bar. Yep. Pretty sure there's a relic that made gold explode when it drops. I'm pretty sure there was, and then there was another one that basically makes gold potentially explodes into more gold. And those will completely synergize. Oh crap, I'm fighting this dude for real. And there's 2 of them. Oh, I can't make oil though, I can set these dudes in the fire. Come here, you. Or, no, there's no sources of fire I can use, never mind. One. Oh, I don't have the fancy bombs yet. Oof. That was all my armor, though. Still think the Dark Souls parry sound one of the best gaming sounds. What would be my best parry sound? I think the Dark Souls one is really iconic. Oh, perfect. There's an armor refill. Is that a regular thing? I wonder. As like an extra possible drop. Ooh, ooh. Glaive. Wonder what it does. Probably should have read if such a thing was. Hey! Hey! I'll go ahead and unlock this. Dibble. Oh, customer. The positive vibes are paying off, even way down here. Ahem. Good day, madame. Can I help you with something? Have a look around. All items half price. Seeing as how you released me. A couple keys. A bag of bombs. I'll take it. It's like 4, right? It's 3, okay. I'll take some work. I mean, that basically gives me my keys back. I still really, really wish Bloodborne would just hurry it up and release a PC version. What am I doing locked up in the dungeons? Well, there was a mix-up with my bomb seller's permit. As in, I didn't have one. Guards didn't hesitate to lock me away, but as you can see, I haven't let that get me. Or my business down. Thank you very much for the rescue. I'll head back up top through the mines. Don't worry about me. I know how to get there without getting into trouble. I hope I don't run into any Bobo. Madam, can I help you with anything? There isn't anything interesting over there. Just come step over here if you don't mind. You're a boss fight or something, are you? What's your deal? you very much for the rescue. Okay. Are you gonna stop me again? What did I do that you don't like? You know what? I don't know what that was all about, but... Oh, I can't get any further. Is there anything more for me to buy? I do have money. Bombs. Ah. Well, I have bombs that are good enough to use now. I'm gonna save money in case the next shop has some like meat. That's what I need. I need enormous amounts of protein. I'll take lamb, I'll take beef, I'll take chicken. Deer. Oh yeah, perfect. Hey, look, we're right at the shop. Oh, there's a fish. Doubling sizes and double your bombs. Well, you know... Yeah. Let's go ahead and just get like 1,000,000 bombs. So, I need to use bombs, is what we're saying here. Bombs have somehow become cheaper. Why not? We already have 1,000,000 bombs, let's get more. Yeah, take that. Ooh, fancy mages with cauldrons of damage. Oh, that's gonna kill me. A lot, actually. They drop lots and lots of... Oh, this is bad. Somebody else do the work. These are very nasty cauldrons. Right, everything's all weak, so I can destroy authority with stuff. Oh man, Ducky, so I've got so much stuff. Somebody like... Oh, what? They're enemies now? They're regular enemies. I have tons and tons of, like, random, like... You know... meat and chicken and pork and steak and stuff. Ground beef. Oh, we're gonna die. Yeah. What did I... Oh, you have a chance to drop a bomb when you explode, right. That's what it was. I didn't see it. 298 kept. It's almost 3/4. Got tons and tons of vegetables. I gotta make stir fry soon. What was I gonna say though? I'm so happy that I made a giant grocery trip recently, because now I'm like, I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to deal with being outside and being next to all the sick people. Increases throw size just outright, and I have 26. Perfect. Yeah, here we go. Bunch of canned stuff, so technically you don't need to go shopping. It's gonna force you to be creative, though, isn't it? Increases range damage, yes. Need veggies. Yeah, veggies don't last. I need to get like frozen vegetables. So far, the furthest I can go is I can get stuff to last a couple weeks. And that's with like very diligent separating things out and especially any cut vegetables of any sort have got to be separated out. They gotta be quarantined. I'm so glad we got the worm out of the way today, even though I may not be able to get any further because the dungeon's pretty hard. I'm gonna leave that. That meat can stay. Even if I don't get any further, that worm has been dunked. You know what? I should fight the worm again when I get the chance. You know why? Because I can farm it for stuff. I can farm it for resources. So if I'm in a state where I can't do the dungeon, I should just kill the worm anyways. If it's still there, I don't know if it is. We'll find out as soon as I get there. Got battle axe. Swing size to decrease the swing damage. I'm kind of curious. How big is this going to be? Oh, jeez, look at that. That's some Hollow Knight style. Just like stack all the upgrades, all the mantis tail and this and that. That's pretty legit. I like that. I want more of that. He cooked some rice ahead of time 2 days ago, only realized yesterday that you lacked anything but like peas. Do you have any freezer bags or anything? Any relatively usable containers? Put it in the freezer. Rice freezes well. Oh, he made fried rice with it anyways. Well, still fried rice. You've got a decent soy sauce or something and some sesame oil. You still can do well with it. Oh, mini chest. Still a meat, but I can't do anything with it. It's a shame I don't have that lunchbox. Fried rice is kind of good no matter what, but it wasn't exactly very diverse. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the pizza thing, right? Even a pretty crummy pizza is still pizza. Oh, I shouldn't have eaten that. I saw a big hunk of meat and I had to go for it. Oh man, I'm glad I have the AoE strikes, the giant swing. It's making fighting the rats very pleasant. Wait. I have keys. I should have enough onion and peas and carrots to make a good plain old fried rice. But I've also got some I should have kept some of the So the funny thing is I had some other stuff that I could put in stir fry as well, like some snow peas and stuff. Lightning bomb. Chain lightning in the bomb is very nice. Plus one extra bomb. I didn't keep the peppers and other stuff, so I've got like it's pretty much. I'll probably make just plain old steam rice, and then stir fry, like a simple stir fry. Make use of some more chicken. Hey, I'll take a key. Now you're dead. Man, the range and the hitboxes on this are so favorable. This is gonna make fighting knights really easy. Oh, that was a bad idea. Bramble Vest. Turn damage but amplified. Okay. There's a couple meats. There's one over to the side. I haven't gotten yet. If I ever get into a spot where I'm in really, really great shape, I'm gonna try hitting that devil deal dude. The dude with the really oh, it's a mimic. He's hefty moves too. Oh jeez, okay. Yeah, all my strikes are electrified, I guess, while I have that effect going. That's what it is. With the crystal going. I bet if you can beat the devil deal dude, then maybe you get some great stuff out of it. I like how I have a very like Battle Master deck right now. Like the stuff that I've got, like I've got two separate weapons. And some armor. I'm ready to go. I'm all geared up and shit. It's you again? Oh. Hell no. Wait. Hell no. Probably. For some unholy reasons, you're considering walking the combined 8K to the grocery store just so you can try to catch up. Podcast? Oh. I am completely lost. You can't jump because of the oil, right? It's critical role, and you're very far behind. Do you not have enough downstream to? Do you have to use their Wi-Fi to download to have enough bandwidth to watch? Like, can you, for example, like, do you have to go there, use their bandwidth, binge download everything, and then watch it? At that point? Ah! The traps here are rough. You like it too much to listen to it on the side? So you're... Oh. Oh, I can see that. I kind of miss my, I kind of miss the small commute I had to and from work. Who was that reading? The chat cut off. I can't even read this. 3OC is rating with a party of 5. Hey, welcome. Thanks for the raid. Since this whole COVID thing, you're not exactly leaving the house. That's true. Well, you can pretend you have a commute. Hey, everybody. I think we're doing the last run of the night, so hopefully I do okay. Oh, that's what the offering is for. You get into the next run. Well, that was not the best choice. Well. Oh, wait, you have to swap. That's what it is. Okay. Okay, I see. Alright, so I gotta find a worse item than the leftovers. Something I don't want. We already have leftovers at home, and leftovers at home are actually good and not just a meme. My current slew of leftovers is awesome. I've got everything from hamburger helper to chicken masala to awesome bread, and then the one other thing I forgot about. Oh, I've got like taco meat and bolognese sauce in the freezer. I have choices. It's like I'm an adult. Hey, I can't remember what this was, but it was good, yeah. How is awesome bread different from normal bread? Because it's homemade, and it's better than any loaf I can get at the supermarket for about a day and a half. And then I gotta freeze it. Well, actually, honestly, if I give it about 15 seconds in the microwave, it does recover and it becomes awesome again. If I freeze it the day after, then I can thaw it and then slightly microwave it, and it is 90% of what it was. It is like later the same day bread after baking it, if I treat it right. But reheating bread is a freaking... it's an art. Discover a bomb in every chest. Or meat. Actually, both. Do both. I can do all three. I have 6 lightning bombs and I've used nothing. If the lightning bombs arc even when they don't hit anything initially, then I'm going to be super happy. So long as it'll hit me. We'll see. Nah, toasting bread isn't quite the same. Like, the homemade bread that I make toasts really well, right? But you can't just take a piece of homemade bread, or any bread, that's been in the freezer and just toss it right in the toaster and expect it to be great. You gotta treat it right. You gotta treat your bread right, and it'll treat you right. Did I misread that there were 2 shops in the same floor? What is this magic? Is Jerp reading a teleprompter? No, it's the other way around. It's a captions plugin, or a captions extension that Alejo wrote, and it uses Google natural language processing to get that money. So what it does is basically it sends off what I say to Google and pretends that it knows what I'm saying as best as it can. Oh no, there was a mimic. I'm not sure if I made it a mimic or it's just a mimic. Every while or so, the captions do totally bug out, and they become ridiculous. Popcorn. Regular popcorn. So the funny thing is I could have used a key and then gotten attacked by the mimic. or I could just swing right through. Assuming that it doesn't just turn everything into mimics by swinging at them. That could be a thing too. Popcorn gold is the best. Next time you take damage, gain that much health instead. Oh man, it's a potion too, so I can choose when I get hit. I could certainly go for that's expensive for a key. Let's get antimatter, and then buy some meat, and then just find something I can face tank. Find something that hits real hard. You hit like a truck. Alright. Hold on. There we go, that's a big heal. Here, like break through, break over here, break this out. Break this. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Perfect. Maybe I should open this. It's a lighting bolt that looks like it's a dead fish at the same time. What is this? Conductor. Electrify your enemies when you pick up gold. Created with the gold entrails of a monster whose arrogance was unbound. Okay, maybe it is a fish then. A weird lightning fish crashed to the ground. So I have popcorn gold and a thing that makes me do damage every time I pick up gold. This is going to be good. If I can find some gold, I think that's the important part. The 8K walk isn't hard, the fact that doing restocking grocery run is what's going to make it bad. The fact that you got to go the entire way back. You don't have like a cart or anything, do you? After nearly the entire spring and summer, your sunflowers are finally beginning to flower. They're also as tall as you. I'm finally starting to attempt to grow some got another bomb. I'm gonna attempt to grow some chives and some mint, and so far I've failed the mint once, but I know what I did wrong. I did like the test to see if they germinate, and then I just tried to let those grow and they didn't. So now I'm just planting them flat out. So it won't be, except for it'll be probably like a few more days before I find how well they do. But I don't think I'm gonna be so fortunate that I grow anything as tall as me anytime soon. I want to grow some lettuce and tomatoes, and I have the seeds for it, but I don't think I have large enough trays or anything. Oh no, you're still dead. I can't farm you. I had a good setup going too. All right, fine. Be that way. All right. There's no double room this time. I probably need to have full HP for this, or have not taken damage or something. Are you so Ducky? Are you planning on harvesting the seeds for the sunflowers? Are you gonna like roast and salt them or whatever? Funny thing is, I kind of like sunflower seeds, but I don't like the effort in eating them. It's like I'd rather just have the salt lick. You know? But I like sunflower seeds. Because they're a lot of work. If I can get like mass hold sunflower seeds in quantity, that's probably not the worst of ideas. Oh, what? Why did I go straight down? Get bomb, get out of here. Oh man, I'm so much better at fighting these guys with the big old battle axe. I plan to take most of them and leave some for the crews that nested around here and offer to destroy strawberries. How do you have such a nice garden going? Where do you have the space? Well, I don't know. If you're not in the US, maybe you do. I feel like there's no ability to garden in the US to any real degree, unless you're rich. I'd love to have the opportunity to do some like proper like planting and stuff. I need to, you know what I need to do? I need to just hit up like a, I don't know, like a Home Depot or a Lowe's or someplace and pick up a bunch of giant, large, planters and stuff. Have rows of stuff. Lettuce, tomato. I want green onions. I want garlic. Oregano, basil. Sorry, correct me, but this is a common thing and your brain is just doing you stupid. Eating sunflower seeds? Let me double check because now I'm second guessing myself. I thought it was a North American thing at least, yeah. Yeah, that's a regular thing. This isn't in my head. This isn't like some false memory. They take forever to eat. There's so much work. Because you gotta pop the small amount out of it. Yeah. They're like a baseball snack. One of them. 6 bombs, let's go. They're good like sitting around. Yeah, if you've got nothing to do and you want to be busy with your hands for a while, sunflower seeds, let's go. Oh, they damaged me too. It's a special kind of hell. Yeah, pretty much. You can pop them out of the shell and eat the core and the inside. What a devil deal, huh? Why though? Oh crap, he's gonna take me to the next room or he's gonna let me leave? Sar Bomba. Killing enemies with the bomb spawns a new bomb. Oh jeez. Carry bombs decrease swing and throw damage. That's a horrible proposition. What is this? Transmutagen blast. Unique bomb round. Transforms items. Nah, I'm gonna skip. Appreciate the offer though. Thank you, sir. Pistachios are good. Most common brand of them are called Spits. That's funny. I should not have gone in that. I should have not taken that. I should have left. I should have not gone in that room. I should have left. Now I'm in Dungeon 2 and I missed a bunch of items and stuff. I feel like I could use Tsar bombs correctly, but man, I'm not ready to practice. Temporarily increase health. That's like a boss item. I'll buy it. Health. Yeah, I feel like the randomness of getting something like really nice could be great, but I think it's too early for me to gamble. It's like cursed items, cursed chests in Dead Cells, where it's like, if you're really good and you've got the earlier areas down pat, then maybe. But if you're new and not experienced, it just seems like a trap. Yeah, I get shots. Ooh, that's fortunate. That wasn't like that needs to be clipped. That was great. That was cool. Okay, I planned it. Oh, I'm out of keys. All right, we'll come back. I'm hoping that there's keys here. Oh no! What was it? What were you after that? Oh, jeez. There's some cool enemies in this game. Oh, speaking of interesting enemy designs in games. This is an interesting segue of thought, but has anybody seen the new Battletoads game? I was watching, so it was super late at night. I'm super struggling to sleep. Maybe I'm imagining it in my head. But like, so it was basically Saturday night, or no, Sunday night, Monday morning, and I'm struggling until like 6 in the morning to get to sleep, and I'm just desperate for anything to distract me from just being tired and achy and exhausted, right? No keys. And I noticed Maximilian's playing it. Maximilian dude, the fighting game dude, and he's playing it using Parsec with his crew. And so the new Battletoads game is almost like it's not old Battletoads, absolutely not, right? Like, there is some beat-em-up stuff to it, and there is, like, a couple of key characters and some of their stuff, but the story and the presentation is not what you would expect, right? It's not this dark, gloomy, metal universe. It's just, like, bright, 90s cartoon universe instead. And there's, like, so many random mini-games, and they have these, like, animated cutscenes between, and it's very much, like, a third beat-em-up, a third, like, lots of random mini-games, and a third cartoon, pretty much, right? And the visual style is a lot different than you would expect. And I don't even know if I want to play it or not. Like, I'm still digesting what I saw, right? But whatever. Oh, the new Battletoads game. So yeah, like I don't know if I think I would enjoy it or want to play it or anything like that. But for whatever it is, what is this? Oh, I want antimatter so much. Yeah, I'm stuck. I gotta buy this and get rid of this thing. I'm gonna use this and then pick up the other one. See how long this lasts. Jesus, these witches are nuts. Okay, what was I going to say, though? I didn't know what to make of it. I don't know what their target demographic is. It kind of looks like one of those games that it's either for people with, like, no attention spans, or people with, or people who are, like, new to games and want a sampler platter or different stuff. Increase the defense and critical health. Yes. But whatever audience they're targeting, the production values for that game are ridiculous. Like, I wouldn't have expected that. There's some stuff that's rough around the edges. I feel like every game that has a budget that seems to be a bit more visually focused tends to have some gameplay issues. It's rare to get both. What was I gonna say though? But yeah, the new Battletoads game is surprisingly, like, coherent. Yeah. Like, or I don't know. It's surprisingly well put together for as random and weird it seems to be. The story the story is very, like, inconsequential almost. It seems very arbitrary. It's one of those things where, like, they don't require any continuity or justification for anything. It's just like, let's just make stuff happen. It's very much like the kids' cartoon presentation of, like, it doesn't have to make sense, it doesn't need an overarching plot. I need to use the throws more. Out of bombs. Picking up gold and popcorn gold and stuff is great. Battletoads is just stylistically insane, combined with mostly being a beat 'em up. Yeah, like when you think about what Battletoads at its core is, and you kind of, if you disregard the original direction that the game went in, and kind of distill it down to the core premise, it kind of makes sense what it is. I don't know if anybody would have expected it. Especially the minigames. The very co-op-oriented minigames. It feels almost kind of like a Mario Party or something. Alright, let's go. If they just made it hard as hell like the original, you'd out the game. No, yeah, I didn't even know if it did well or not. I will say, though, there was a space shooter section that did actually look like it would be really hard. Like, it was beyond what you normally expect for players playing space shooters. So I wonder if that's like a difficulty spike for players. Because, like, for me, it's like, oh, it's, you know, it's a relatively moderate experience for space shooter stuff, right? But for most people who would be looking into space shooters, that particular section of the game has got to be brutal, right? That thing keeps going, huh? And yeah, original Battletoads was brutally tough, and there was no like alternate strategy. There was no real like I don't even think there's anything I consider to be downtime with original Battletoads. It was like constantly like snap execution, extremely difficult timing, weird enemy behaviors. Original Battletoads did not mess around. That game was brutal. I don't need more bombs, though. All the crazy strong enemies now are going to be a pain. Well, no, I guess setting stuff on fire is fine. Also being on fire is kind of rough. Good. Okay. This may be about as far as I get to go, but at least I got a lot of gold on the way out. You had like milliseconds to react? No, it was, yeah. Like, a couple of the bosses were so ridiculously brutal. I don't think I have that key. Oh, this is like the next this is the next area. I need special key plus a bunch of other stuff to get in. Okay. I don't have a bomb to try that on. Okay, what's the next boss? Let's find out. And that'll be the nice end of the stream. I'd be shocked if I could beat the boss, whatever it is. But at least we'll get to see it. Wait. Yeah. So I was to say I could check this out again. Oh, I haven't even used the item I can use if the boss hits me. Whatever the potion is. Yeah, let me see if I can live long enough to take a hit to the face. Get a bunch of health back. More like memorization than active performance. A lot of older games were like that. Very little tells. They basically wanted you to memorize the entire game, otherwise you weren't going to finish it. Like Super C or any of the old Contra. The arcade mentality was very much that. It's like they were going to throw newer and harder stuff at you, and it was memorizing it and then being good enough at what you remembered. Oh, I recognize this boss, I think. Yeah. I see. Oh, ooh, geez, okay, that hurts. I don't know if I got my health back. That didn't heal me much at all. Super bones here. Yeah, this is, I think, the only boss I've seen where I might have watched somebody streaming this. Oh, it does the floor too. They're very rude orbs. Oh, that just nukes the boss. Oh, never mind. I'm just killing. I'm actually finishing off orbs. That's what's going on. Oh, I nearly took a hit to the face. Ooh. Doing really good so far for first attempts. Oh. I wonder if it has a second phase. I feel like I don't have the damage I need for this. airspace too, as far as I'm concerned. Ooh. Jump rope, okay. Oh! That's very bad. I don't know where to be anymore. Ah, close though. I was doing really great, wow. That was a great first attempt.